Hi, Bruno here. Welcome to Spainguru.
Should I apply for the Spanish non-lucrative visa to move to Spain now or wait until we can leave? Now let's see the specific question of this Spainguru community member. If my husband and I plan to request for the Spanish non-lucrative visa to move to Spain towards the end of next year, is it okay to start the process now, September 2023? Or should we wait until we can leave? Now let's see the answers of Spainguru community members. It never hurts to start planning early, but it depends on your consulate. They all have more or less the same rules, but with some variations that can be quite specific. Most consulates in the US, I assume you are in the United States, have a rule about your documents not being more than 90 days old. What we have done is start selling all of our belongings very far in advance because we are not taking anything. We are planning on getting to Spain this fall and are just beginning to gather documents now. We are New York City Consulate, who apparently are very easy to work with. I think it's too early to start gathering documents. We recently wrote to the consulate and they told us to contact them when we had everything ready to go and then email them with a request for an appointment. I cannot speak for any other consulate. You should apply 3 months or less before you'd like to be in Spain. Gathering docs and timing that all correctly will be about 2 to 3 months, so I would say you could start the process in the next month or two if you want to go in December. If you meant the end of 2023, Dan and I agree that you should start sooner. We are planning on being there in November 2023 and are starting now. All documents are supposed to be less than 90 days old when you submit them to the consulate, so it's far too soon to start now. But do go to the consulate website and read up on the requirements. Depending on which consulate it is, you may need to rent an apartment or buy a home in Spain before you apply for your visa. You will also need to research private health insurance companies since private health insurance is a requirement for your visa. That can take some time if you have pre-existing conditions. And if you're searching for a health insurance fully compliant with any Spanish visa requirements, you can find it on spainguru.es, where you have access to special rates using the self-service portal of the largest health insurance company in Spain, Adeslas. In addition, if you'll be selling your house in the US, you'll want to do so in a year prior to becoming a Spanish tax resident. You should also search for a tax professional who is knowledgeable about Spanish taxation and ask them to do a pro forma return to estimate your Spanish tax you do every year. If you need expert tax advice, you can find it on spainguru.es. We can recommend you experienced tax advisors for filings in the US and in Spain. And of course, if you're not planning to keep a home in the US, you should start sorting your belongings and donating or selling things you won't be taking with you. Too early to start paperwork, but definitely not too early to begin your research and prepping all the million other things to do. Just thinning down the household goods, scanning pictures, documents, etc. It's a whole process. Can't start that too early. In conclusion, according to Spainguru's Facebook group members, starting the process now for a move to Spain at the end of next year might be too early. Most consulates require documents to be less than 90 days old when submitted, so it's important to time it correctly. It is recommended to apply around 2 to 3 months before your desired departure date. However, you can begin researching and preparing for other aspects of the move, such as understanding visa requirements, arranging housing, researching health insurance options, and sorting belongings. Consult your consulate for specific requirements and timelines. And if you like this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel.
Join Spainguru's community today. You can join our general Spanish immigration group and our dedicated groups for Spanish non-lucrative visa and Spanish digital nomad visa. Our groups together have more than 30,000 members. If you need expert professional advice, we got you covered. Just head to spainguru.es and check out our top menu. You'll find immigration experts, relocation agencies, tax advisors for Spanish and US filings, sworn translators, apostille services, consulate appointment services, and health insurance providers for all types of Spanish visa applications. That includes non-lucrative visas, golden visas, student visas, and digital nomad visas, as well as medical certificates for visa applications and travel health insurance. Finally, I highly recommend you join our weekly newsletter, which we send out every single Monday morning. You'll get tons of information, questions and answers, feature blog posts, and news updates. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.